Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right. Sorry about that. Just testing my sound really quick before I go live. Uh, Let me get my chat bar up because apparently it shut down. Sorry about that too. Um, okay. All that I did after the stream was finish up going through our healing time and replacement. There is one thing that I did do on the cataphract in the large laser spot. I put the clan ER on and an additional heat sink, which doesn't really help because it's way more heat, and the one heat sink does not fill the gaping hole in what you lose heat management wise. But it still says we're doing okay, probably because of the heat bank that's on it. Uh, but that's pretty much all that I did. We will actually go ahead and start moving forward from here. Okay, my chat bot is up and everything is running good. So let's go ahead and jump into our first mission. We're still in clan territory. We're just jumping in. I think there was another battle in the urban. There was. Let's go ahead and jump on it. Just want to give us a bunch too. Maybe we'll get one of those vultures today. Go ahead and bring our pilots down. And let's hit the first battle of the day. All right. Skull difficulty doesn't matter much when it comes to the clans. A 1 skull can be as hard as a 5 skull, and a 5 skull can be as easy as a 1 skull. So you never know what you're going to get when you drop on a clan mission. I think there's 2 more missions that we're actually looking forward to taking here. I think one of them is the there's a couple of destroyed bases in the urban that we might be able to handle. Don't know for sure though. And there are also a few. I think there's another capture left that we can probably handle, but we definitely want to stay away from anything that is not in an urban environment. And if we don't lose too much gear, then we're gonna hop planets once we're done with the ones that we think we can take, and jump straight into another planet. We're gonna spend as much time in clan space today as we possibly can. We're just gonna Most of what we're gonna be doing is hitting targets and moving on to the next target. I'm sorry about what I do to begin with. I don't know if I just don't know how or what, but I don't have a way to actually test my sound before I go in. So I always do a quick sound test before I start moving forward, and then once I move forward, where everything's set up, and we go ahead and roll out. So took me a little bit to get going today. Usually I start about 10-15 minutes early. Today I was having problems loading and everything right up until the end. My machine has been a little slow today, so hopefully we're not going to be through too much downtime. But like usual, the first mission always takes a while to load, so we'll see what happens. It looks like it's working okay though, because the bar isn't just continually spinning. We just gotta wait for it to set up and start rolling forward. Hopefully y'all having a good day. I know I'm doing pretty good. Doctor visit didn't go too bad, but it's doing acceptably. So just gotta keep it wrapped and everything. He was gonna cast it, but I said, nah, I gotta be able to move around. So everything's okay there. Okay, we're almost back up in there. So, come on, let's go ahead and load in. Come on. Kind of hot out today, so that's another thing that's kind of negatively impacting my machine. Unfortunately, I'm out in the garage with everything in my office, which is in the garage. I converted my garage into the office because for a while I actually ran a game store out of the garage and did a lot of tabletop gaming and sold products and things. And since then, I've been kind of trying to get it back up and rolling, but haven't really been going anywhere with it. And with everything that's going on, I really can't go anywhere with it right now. So that's actually why I'm here streaming. I don't mention anything about the donator or anything because I really don't want to. I am not a type to beg for money, so you won't hear me doing that. I'll ask you to watch, I'll ask you to follow, but I ain't gonna beg for your money. We are almost up and running. It's almost loaded in. And we're just about to drop on this first mission. Come on, let's go. Hopefully this one goes well and we can stay in clan space. If we lose too much gear here, we're gonna have to hop out to inner space because I'm out of large lasers. We're running low on heat sinks. Like I got plenty of medium lasers, but all in all, our higher end equipment is running a little low. I got lots of PPCs and stuff, but I'm trying to keep them off gear because PPCs are not really heat effective. All right, let's figure out where we're going to fight from. Unfortunately, we started a map edge. Oh, and we started with a graphic error. Yeah. But we started a map edge. We got a ways to go. And we only got to kill one star, but with the evac zone, I will guarantee there will be two. I think we would ideally like to set up and fight somewhere near the evac zone. Let's find a good spot. Let's actually, let's rotate out this way.
Moving out. Copy that. Advancing, I guess.
Two archers.
On my way.
Where is that evac zone at? Straight up ahead. We're going to fight right around the evac zone so that if it gets too hairy, once we kill off the first star, we can just bop out and leave.
Confirmed. Okay, let's go. Location confirmed.
I mean, we only get 7 gear picks anyway, so more gear picks doesn't necessarily mean better for us.
Acknowledged.
Especially if there's stuff we don't want.
On my way. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I believe this is the way up. It might not be. No, it isn't. It's, okay, it's up through here and down. Okay. So yeah, we can work with that. We can definitely work with that. Nope, I want to be up. By the time we get there, the clan star will probably be on top of us. but that's fine.
Coordinates received. Moving.
One of the archers is all graphically errored out. Okay, we're just making our way up here.
Got it.
The other thing, I bet if we are forced to withdraw,
On the move.
the withdrawal point will be somewhere over here too. Because instead of ejecting, I do prefer to call the withdrawals.
Heading out.
So,
No need to tell me twice.
but sometimes you're
Location
in a bad spot and the withdrawal isn't going to work.
Position confirmed.
But I do prefer that if things go bad, I do prefer to fight my way out over just punching out. Okay, we got this nice run up. We can plant our missile units right back in behind here. Or maybe up here. We got targets. Ah, they're over here. Okay. Good. So we actually have a position where we can very easily set up and lob missiles at them.
Okay. Move order received. Heading out.
Okay. Reserve up. I kind of want to see what they do first. Let's see what we got. We got a 30 tonner and a 35 tonner, which is as dangerous as 270-ton intersphere mechs. So, see if we can get them on sensors. We can get the 30 tonner on sensors. Let's hit it. It's an Uller. Okay, he's our first target. I will brawl with the 35 tonner.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So I'll set up and prep for the brawl.
Yes, Commander. Venting heat.
All the missile guys are going to pop back in behind
Let's go.
a building. And that's how we're going to start the engagement. Weapons on the Uller.
Hey there. I copy.
I think he will be our first target. We'll tear him up, and then we will move on to... Well, we will probably have to brawl with the 35 tonner. So. Okay, we expected that. Good, they're dropping a little ways back. We're going to reserve up. Okay, this will give us the ability to sensor lock. We're going to stay on the Uller.
Sensor lock on target.
Okay, here comes another target around. 40 tonner.
I'm here.
He's probably gonna be their sensor locker,
I hope.
but it's not gonna matter because they're gonna be down one mech before it even rotates around into him. And he's done. There's one down. Okay, it looks like the first star is a light group. That's actually good news for us. I wonder what the next one will be though. Let's hit that 40 tonner.
Got a lock.
Dragonfly, okay. And here comes a Puma. Pumas are super dangerous. And we're narc.
Can't take much more of this.
We gotta watch the left torso on the...
Coordinates received.
We gotta watch the left torso on the cataphract, because that is where our
All weapons.
newly equipped clan equipment is. Okay, that's fine. Big old ER large laser from outside of our viewable range. That's kind of what that Puma's job is to spot us. And apparently not get hit.
No luck. Ready for.
But now that we actually see him, we can engage him as we want. Well, definitely going to throw fire at the Puma, since the Dragonfly is relatively impossible to hit. Yeah, I'd take a 50% chance over the 26% chance any day. Okay, we know. We don't get him pictured or anything. We had one for a second. He looked like a 35, 30 tonner.
Good to go.
Okay, the archers are going to keep doing their job. Okay. They are not. We are going to reserve. Ah, man. I rotated, so I couldn't hold. Okay, another Uller. Ullers are super dangerous light mechs. They're actually rated as one of the best light mechs in tabletop for its cost. Because they're super cheap battle value wise, and they are super destructive. We're going to go ahead and take this torso off of the Puma, which will kill it because, well, that's kind of what the Stalker does.
Destroyed.
That's another target down. I don't know for sure what I'm going to do about the Dragonfly, but we are going to move forward and keep brawling with these guys. Because as of right now, we have all the advantage. Hit him with that big ER large laser in the leg. Great shot. I got a Fenris coming up. He's probably going to be their primary spotter. I think the Fenris has a sensor suite on it. But we don't care. We're hitting an Uller. Another hit in the leg. We might have to aim some of our missiles for that leg. Nah, we'll hold for the Marauder to come up, and we'll take the leg then. If the leg survives this round of fire. There he goes. He's down. Half of him is missing. He's still got the ER large laser. There is no real side of an Uller that isn't dangerous. So,
What can I do for you?
but if I can get him, then they can't see us to throw missiles from the outskirts. Unfortunately, we're terrible shots. We got a group coming in behind us. Oh no.
How's it going?
Okay, we're gonna keep fighting. We might have to reposition.
Tango down.
There's 3 down. We're gonna reserve up our other archer. I don't want to reserve again because I don't want them to get that many turns. I'm gonna go ahead and walk up and sight. We'll aim. We'll try to take a leg.
All weapons committed.
I was hoping to put him on the ground.
Warning.
Okay, I think they both have sensor sweeps then. They couldn't get any of our missile mechs though.
Acknowledged.
I don't think we can handle 3 stars, so we're probably gonna pop this first Lanson out. Got the leg, he's down. That's good. That means our entire team has a rotation on it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and
Move order received.
pop up and see if we can hit the other leg. With their ECM system, they're still, well, I don't know for sure if they have an ECM system, but if they do, it makes sense as to why they're extremely hard to hit. We took half of the Fenris out.
What's up, boss?
Still have the negative. That guy over there needing to be dead before we move on. I think he's dead. Yep. Punched out. That'll be 2 part.
I hear ya.
I can't get line of sight on him, so What we are going to kind of start doing is heading back over here because that next lance is coming to kill us now. Or star. That's 3 stars in a mission. I'm pretty sure we can't handle that. And they have position on us too.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we're going to reserve up. We're all going to start falling back to the retreat point. We've got a Koshi behind us. We got probably a Puma coming up. There's another Koshi. Another Koshi. Wow, they really want to give me a Koshi, don't they? Okay, we're going to start to fall back. We need to dissipate heat anyway. We need to get all our missile mechs out of this corner. Because right now they're all targets. Oh, good. Good. He is super dead now.
Warning. Armor low.
Yes, Commander.
Because he may have just jumped, but he also gave us the building.
Target acquired.
Now he's unbalanced.
Run it down, Commander. Good to go.
And now we can just kill him.
Moving out.
Got him in the head with a big hit. We're going to pop out this way.
There. Okay.
And I'm going to multi-target. No, I'm not. Because this is the longbow, he is not going to multi-target. We're going to see which one we have the best shot on. 26 is right here. We're going to fire there because I wanted the range over the actual targeting. Now these guys are going to multi-target because what the plan is, same target as the longbow for the missiles and the dragonfly here with the medium lasers. If we can deal with this light lance up here
Good to go.
without too much problem, then we should be okay. We do have the
Coordinates received.
we do have the Marauder set up. Well, we got
What can I do?
pretty much everybody set up to engage here. And everybody's in cover from that light lance that's coming around the corner. We're going to go ahead and take this side off of the dragonfly. If we can. Yep, alright. Good, good, good.
Critical hit.
Down he goes. And then as a... Oh, pilot in cap. That's it. So really all we got to do is leave. We don't have to fight all these guys if we think we have the ability not to. I don't know where the other lance is. They're probably, yep, right there. Looks like we got a pack of lights today. And these guys are just kind of filing through. That's going to be a big problem.
I've been sensor.
That's fine. Go ahead and sensor lock me. Means you aren't shooting me. Yep, just keep sensor locking me. It means you aren't shooting me. And I'll be honest, I might just punch them to death with the longbows
What now?
or the archers. The archers do one thing very, very well. That is punch things. We're going to start heading up.
Confirm.
And we are going to see... Yeah, we got no hit. But we can sensor lock.
Got a lock.
We need to make sure that their last target is the longbow. Because it has less armor than anything else we have. We are going to start a shift up this way.
Move into position.
At 34, I don't have sensor lock, so I might as well take the shot. Couple of hits. They don't have a lot of armor, so we're going to see what we can do about
Moving.
just killing them outright. I guess I'll take a 26. Just looking for damage. We'll cram the archer right down their throat. Every little bit helps. Okay. Most of us need a cooldown round anyway, so this is actually really good for us. We'll take that side off. Ah, we'll kill him. Okay. Okay, there's another target down. And if this fight goes well, then we'll rotate in and kill the other star too. I'm not against killing all the clan mechs that I can. It is definitely a Puma. That's kind of a problem. We're going to multi-target. We're going to put the missiles on the Puma. And we're going to put the, if I can get them targeted, the lasers on the Koshi. The other archer's probably going to punch the Koshi, because that is one thing that archers do very well. 105 damage isn't anything to laugh at. We got missiles coming from the outskirts. That was looked like an LRM-20 rack. Let's go ahead and punch him. We got an 86% chance to hit. That ain't terrible. Boom! Right center torso, down he goes. Good hit, good hit. Got the pair of Pumas. Pumas are kind of scary. We got 150 damage plus a flamer coming out of that one. And that one's kind of a mixed bag, but still a lot of damage. Luckily, I don't think they can actually reach to hit me, so we can engage them pretty easily without too much problem. But they are entrenched. We're at super long range with them right now, so we're just kind of throwing ammo. We're going to keep the longbow kind of in the middle of the pack, make sure there's plenty of targets that aren't it to hit. Only 800 missiles left. Okay, you go ahead and stalker run up front. Get yourself some targets. Would have liked to have seen more hits from the Marauder. Don't matter though. Archer can back up a little bit and just dump fire into this Puma. Okay, we've taken a torso off. I don't remember if Pumas jump or not. If they do, I would be really happy if they would jump up on some buildings so that we can guarantee the off-balancing. I don't see the enemies over here, but we're probably going to engage them just like we did the first pack. They have a certain target that they're hunting, and I don't know what it is. But they are definitely hunting one mech. Probably the longbow. Okay, we're trying to get some height advantage over them and some better viewing angle for the guys that are in the back. Go ahead and have the longbow set up. Let's switch out to the LRM-10s for some major heat dissipation. We don't do quite as much damage, but the heat dissipation is something that helps us a lot. Archer's really too close to do anything, so we're going to go ahead and punch him. 86% chance to hit. Boom, there goes the other arm. He's only got a medium laser and a flamer left. And the stalker will actually fire at the back one. this torso is 87%. We'll take the torso. Okay, took one of the PPCs off him.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, it was. We'll get the Marauder into the water, because then it can fire everything it has without worry. Okay, there's still a Koshi over here, and that Puma that we still see. Looks like they might have something in the phase 2 rotation. I don't know for sure.
Heading out.
Just pop them with some missiles. Alright, at this point, we're just putting whatever fire we can on them. They've got whatever that is coming in. A couple of missiles on us. Unfortunately, rear armor because of positioning, but better than front armor at this point, because we're going to be doing a lot of brawling more than likely. Okay, you actually moved exactly where I wanted you. We're going to stand here with the cataphract, though. And we are going to aim shot, get the higher hit percentage, and attempt to just put this Puma down. Boom, there it is. Okay, the two archers are going to punch the... Oh, we can't punch him. Okay, that is a problem. Okay, 50% with the medium lasers. I'll take that. I'll take that. We missed. No big deal. No big deal. We're just throwing out some damage.
Hey.
We'll put the longbow up here for now. Getting the high ground. We'll lob all the missile launchers.
You didn't expect that.
We're not going to be able to punch him, unfortunately, because of his positioning. But once we kill him, we can engage the other lance, or the other star as we want to also. And that'll be
Something good?
3 stars down. That'll be a good mission. That'll... Well, that brings up my morale.
All weapons.
Okay, that's the end of him. Let's start prepping for the fight of the next one.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And you go ahead and shift here. And take a cooldown round. Okay, we got a 35 tonner there. We're going to reserve up.
Right opportunity.
Where'd he go? Oh, no. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, let's start shifting back forward again. We are going to reposition to where we were to start with, because this seemed like a very good spot to engage from.
I copy.
We're running a little short of missiles, but I think we have plenty. Okay, 35 tonners back. It's probably a Puma. We're going to reserve up. Looks like they got another light. Or is it that one? We just sighted that one. Okay. That's no big deal. Okay, so we're going to push up, and we're going to try to get a sensor lock. And Puma it is. What variant is this one? Per LRM 15s. Okay, that's kind of scary. We got nothing from him, but we do have a 30-ton target behind him. That's probably an Uller. Go ahead and keep the... hold on, before we do this. How many evasion? He has no evasion picks. We are just going to fire on. Okay, this wasn't much of a test for us. It was 3 stars, but, I mean, to be honest, 35 tons was is the biggest thing we've seen this run.
Need something cheap?
So, we got lucky. There might be something bigger out there. I think something is definitely running an ECM system.
What can I do for you?
I'm going to try to hold this road. Another 35 tons. Okay. That's another Puma probably. The 30 headed up. Okay, no big deal, no big deal. We got this handled. We are going to position and continue sensor locking the same target. I think we're going to have to poke out on these guys. I don't want to, but we might have to. Oh, that's a good hit chance. Definitely enjoy that hit chance. We'll shift up a little bit. We'll close the range a little, get that hit chance. And ideally, we'll kill them before they even see us. And let's go ahead and push up. The stalker has quite a bit of armor, so we should be able to use him to take the brunt of whatever they hit us with. Come on down this road. Come on. We're going to reserve the archer. Depending on what they do, we'll reserve again. And we'll definitely reserve again. Because I don't think the stalker is going to be able to poke its head out. Oh, it can see something, but it can't see what I want to see. So we're going to keep ourselves ducked in. We're going to keep that Puma target locked. Because our plan is to kill them one at a time. Unless they want to come in. Because a 35 tonner, unfortunately, is about as dangerous as anything we have on the board. I mean, that thing carries about the same weaponry as our archers do. So, and our archers are double its tonnage. Okay, he's done. And the other archer will just move up. The one thing that they don't carry is armor. Wonder where the other two are. I see all these 30 tons. I don't see the other two. Cataphract will shift up. We can't get eyes on, so we're going to have to sensor lock. We got the other Puma. I think the other one's an Uller. But now everybody can shoot that Puma. That is in the trees and guarded. So doing damage to him is actually going to be really difficult. Oh no, they either got a couple of really big, really slow mechs in the background, or I just haven't sighted to them. I hope they got some really big, really slow mechs, because I need another vulture. I need a vulture B part. Most of what we're doing here is just throwing out some fire at them. Just letting them know we're here. By ripping them in half. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We actually full on see them now. So, we don't have to worry about holding the archer. Because I got no problem with a 40% chance. Okay, next target coming up. It's another Uller. We're going to try to single out the Uller. Okay, let's give a precision strike. Let's just go center torso. Good shot, good shot. Let's do it again. Boom. Next Uller. Okay, there's still one target we haven't seen yet, so
Receiving you.
let's go ahead and hold our missiles. The problem is there's a target we haven't seen yet, and consider the fact everything here has been light mech,
For you.
they've got me
Moving.
so hyped that I'm just marching on them. What do we got? What do we got? Just another light mech. Okay.
Affirmative.
That was kind of disappointing. Okay, time to turn off the LRM-10s.
On the move.
We got a streak 4.
Connection on that one.
We blew up way too many guns, too. That's the other negative to this, is we've gotten so many other weapons off the table.
Roger.
Boom. He'll probably come out now. We'll kill him too. They've all been LBXs too.
Standing by.
No ultras.
Affirmative.
Not that I'm complaining. LBXs are good weapons too. So, problem is we're not going to get any because we keep blowing them up.
Heading out.
He's got no weapons left. He might as well just punch out now.
Critical hit.
Nope, not going to happen. See, yeah. LRM's off. The 10. That'll be that. We're basically just finishing him off at this point. He's dead. Still just doesn't want to go, though. Go ahead and punch out, dude. Go ahead and punch out. No? Not gonna punch out. Oh my gosh. We killed him. Well, that was, I mean, it was 3 stars, and it's lots of clan gear, but that was kind of disappointing. I was hoping for them to throw something bigger at. Was hoping that back star was going to be their heavies. Oh well. Things went pretty good there. So let's go ahead and move on to the next rotation. We took almost no damage. I think I'm actually going to take a weapon system. Ooh, that Uller Prime though. We don't get the weapon systems with the mechs if we take the mechs though. And that's why I think I'm going to take a weapon system. Oh, those clan flamers could go on our clan 15s. Those clan flamers could go on a grasshopper and make it super dangerous. I'm going to take one of these clan 15s. I only got one, unfortunately. We got an LBX5, though. Nothing wrong with that. We got Uller and a Dragonfly part. Another ERPPC. We got 2 of those now. I might mount those on the Warhammer. Or maybe the Marauder. Probably the Marauder. I think we'll go ahead and do that. We got downtime from our pilots anyway, so I think we'll go ahead and take those 2 ERPPCs and drop them on that Marauder. Okay. That wasn't a terrible mission. It was, in all honesty, it was a very dangerous mission. A lot of really quick little things that have a lot of firepower. I mean, half those 35 tonners rivaled the firepower of our 80 tonners, so it could have got really hairy. Okay, let's see. Let's hit the mech bay. Let's look at the Marauder. Let's see if we can get those. We have a lot of medium lasers on the Marauder that can drop off. And I think the two larges and mediums in the arm come out to the weight of one Clan ER PPC. Oh, and they take so little slots too. Their heat is 32. And here we're looking at 30. So we're only gaining 4 heat on the build, and we're running 275 damage weapons. So yeah, I'm on board with that. Let's do that. Okay, so now that Marauder is just super dangerous. 2 days for him to come up. Our pilots will be up in a little bit. I should have checked and seen if there were any more contracts we wanted to do here. See, we got a destroyed base. They're going to be kind of dangerous, but I think they're against Inner Sphere too. There's a clan one. That one's Inner Sphere. There's a polar battle, but that's an open ground fight. Oh no, let's see what this one is. Because if this is a 418 clan one, it says Ghost Bear, but I doubt it will be. I bet it's going to be Pirates. But if this is a 418 clan mission, then I am most assuredly on board. Just in case it is clan, we're going to bring out this Highlands, though. We do not want the Highlands. These are both in the Highlands. This one's the urban. This is definitely a clan one. Let's go ahead and take this one. Guarantee us a clan fight. And I'm not going to bring the Grasshopper. I was thinking for a minute maybe we'd bring the Grasshopper. But nah, I think the Warhammer's a better machine. It doesn't have to get in point blank. And every time I get the Grasshopper super close to clan stuff, it gets just vaporized. This rotation, we're going to do pretty much the same thing. We're going to duck and cover, stay under cover. We don't want to engage the turrets until we absolutely have to. So basically, if we don't have enemy targets that we're engaging, then we're going to sensor lock and kill the turrets with our missiles. I have zero intention of marching out against the turrets at all, because turrets are dangerous. Add clan weapons to them, and they're just disgusting. We do get 2 picks on this one, so I would like to put down a Timberwolf to replace our Marauder. And then the Marauder can step back and replace one of our Warhammers. For fighting Ghost Bear, I would really like to see a Kodiak. Yeah, I'm asking for a Kodiak. Don't want to fight it in a square up fight, but I will happily fight a Kodiak if I get the parts. I will duck and cover, use all the cover I can, missile it to death, and take all its gear home. That would be great for our first 100-ton mech if we put a Kodiak on the table. That would immediately make our Stalker obsolete. We do have a clan mech in our roster. Unfortunately, it's only a 45-tonner. Alright, let's hit this mission table. Let's see what we got going on.
Command interface initiated.
Here we go. We got a weird drop. We are kind of all over the place. And we are basically in sight of a turret. There was a turret here and a mech directly behind it. Oh, and there's no cover between us and the base. Let's see. We're gonna have to find a good spot to fight from. And this is map edge too. Yuck. Okay, let's head this way. We're gonna let the enemy come find us because we don't want to fight their turrets.
You betcha. On the move.
And I think that first target that we seen was a 25-tonner, which means he's gonna just speed out, spot us, and then their turrets are gonna kill us. So we're gonna pop out this way. There's got to be some cover over here somewhere.
Copy that.
This can't be a whole map of no cover. We got a little bit of cover over here, maybe. I think we'll fight from this position here. Hopefully they're following us because they can catch us pretty easily.
Moving to position.
And then we can turn around and knock down some of their mechs.
Moving to position. Coordinates received. Heading out.
They are not leaving their garrison.
Affirmative.
We're going to set up down here in this little circle.
There. Okay.
And we will engage from there. Now we're going to engage from down below this ramp and engage up this way. Hopefully we catch another turret here soon. Or maybe some of the enemy mechs that are out on their own.
Coordinates received.
Okay, we got our first targets on sensors. We'll check what they are in just a moment. They're reinforced. They're a support lance. Okay. Well, that changes things. Guess we'll have to fight the support lance from here. Oh, I should have sensor locked.
Hey there.
Oh, sorry about that. Too many buttons at once. Okay, we'll sensor lock this rotation. Get him. It's probably just an Uller. Yep.
What can I do for you?
They still can't see us,
No sweat.
so we're going to be mostly setting up to engage, but they're going to come in and they're going to swarm us now. Now that they know where we are, they'll swarm us. 50 and 50.
Hey.
Those are definitely a threat. Because if they are what I don't want them to be, that is a pair of a Hunchback 2Cs. And that means 4 Ultra AC-20s. Okay, we almost got this little guy.
Good to go.
We're going to try to cover from the second lance by engaging the support lance. Yeah, we're basically gonna hide from them by fighting them.
Receiving you. Moving to position.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? 35 tons, Puma. We're gonna try to center torso them out. Come on. Boom. Thank you. Target down.
Hostile eliminated.
This is a full star.
Need some.
I was hoping it wouldn't be. We're gonna hold the archers. We could switch up and engage the other target, but I really don't want to deal with them at all. Get this Puma.
Sensor lock on target.
Waiting on you.
It's a C, which means it's basically equipped like a large Puma.
Coordinates received.
Where we're going to use those nice weapons we just stole from them to try to core them out in one shot. Nah, didn't work. We hit them with one, though. We are going to force them to engage on our terms.
Got it.
Hey, planners, suck it.
I'm here.
The one thing I wish you could do in this mod is a clan start. I would really love to start with a pack of clan light mechs and have to fight my way through the
Ready for order.
inner sphere. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, we should have them. Yeah, that's the LRM-15 rat. Okay, okay, Dragonfly. That's not a big deal. We can handle that, but we're dealing with this right now.
Roger that.
Oh, that was terrible. What I think we might do is we might use this line of buildings as cover. Yep, that is a hunchback too. I bet that one is too.
Armor blow through.
That arm is just a shield arm, I believe. I don't quite remember. Let's check it really quick. Yeah, we can lose that arm without any problem. That torso, though, is a different matter. Okay, so what our plan is, we're going to have to reserve. Okay?
Receiving you.
Because I want to get that. We're gonna sprint. We're gonna sprint to cover, so that we don't have to fight those hunchbacks. So much firepower.
Warning. Armor low.
Yeah, we know you shot us. Our armor's low. The second you pull the trigger, our armor is low or gone.
I hear ya.
Okay. We can't engage the light mech we want anyway. So, because we want to finish off that Puma.
Yeah.
And right now that just isn't happening.
Going full throttle.
So this is going to be mostly a duck and cover.
What now?
Problem is, we don't know where the rest of that enemy lands our star is.
Standing by.
So we're at a negative of possibly walking into even more enemies.
Commander?
And we're on a map edge down here. Hey, the Puma's coming back. That's good news for us.
Receiving you.
We're going to hold. Okay, we want not the Warhammer. We'll take the Cataphract. We're going to keep pushing this way with the Cataphract. Keep them safe.
What can I do for you?
If we can gear them all, if we can funnel them all into one location, we might be okay. I don't know for sure. They are coming at us with a vengeance. 55 tons, that's probably a storm crow. That's the, yeah, that's the hunchback. Let's shift the marauder a little bit. Now, if that hunchback wants to show itself or hop up on a building, they're closing with us. I think we're out. We're going to see, though. We're going to hold. Because as it stands right now, any point in time that hunchback wants to, it can kill us. Going to try to finish off this puma. That'll give us a second kill if I can finish off that puma.
Warning.
Please don't sensor lock me.
Detected.
I don't need that. Okay, we're working on that puma. The rest of what I really kind of want to do with the enemy is if I can funnel them in by this building, I can take a lot of them out at once. Because the one thing they don't have is rear armor. Wow, we got a whole star closing on us. And we're in a corner. I would like to try to possibly get back in here.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, let's see if we can get that front mech sensor lock. Actually, let's I was thinking let's get the let's get a sensor lock on the hunchback. But that isn't going to happen. Go ahead and shift to here. Got to keep moving right now. Once we get that hunchback, most of their firepower is off the table.
Warning.
Oh, thanks. We all wanted to be sensor locked today. There's nothing we needed more than that. Okay, we are gonna fire on the dragonfly because we need to pick one target at a time and kill it. We are gonna continue trying to take cover. As long as we can keep them in a position where we can engage one at a time, we should be fine. And the dragonfly decides to rip the left side off of the cataphract. That's fine. Fine. We didn't lose that clan weapon yet, so. Okay, let's see. He's going to be hard to hit. So let's put the building down instead. There goes the cover that we were heading for. He has fallen down. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, with the fall down, we should be able to just do a little poke like that and kill him. Yep. Okay, there's another one down. Moving on to the next target. Get a 45 tonner closing on us. I think it's a Fenris. Okay, we're going to hold the archers. We're going to use the cataphract to... we're going to have to keep somebody up front anyway, so we might as well use the cataphract to sensor lock.
I've got a sensor lock.
If he gets in trouble, we'll just eject him. 55 tonner coming around the corner. The Marauder does kind of want that shot, but not right now, unfortunately. We need to strip some of his... We're going to hold.
Holding for the right opportunity.
We'll get the Stalker to also sensor lock. Or maybe the Fenris will move in a way that we wanted. Oh my gosh. That Fenris just killed himself. Okay, let's get some fire on that hunchback. Okay, that's not a hunchback. That's 50 tons of Blackhawk. So that wasn't our primary target, but we'll drag him off that building anyway. Okay, let's
Ready for orders. Need something, Chief?
think we might be able to, yeah. I hope we can see that building. That's kind of our plan, is to fire on this building. Nope. Wrong building. Well, now we can fire on the building. Okay, if the Warhammer packs out with the Marauder, then we have that Stormcrow that we gotta deal with. But... oh, that was a coolant building. His heat went up, but that was it. Aw, man. Didn't check the building type. Okay, how is that Stormcrow looking? What's his, we got the Blackhawk, but he's got a ton of, oh my god. And it's just my missile next left. So let's, shift in like this. Yeah. Go ahead and fire on the Ryokan. We will do whatever little bit we can. Problem is, now they've got our missile neck basically dead to rights in a corner. Maybe we can kill this Ryokan though. I'm going to try to cover the longbow with the armor of the archers. The longbow is all ammo and heat sinks, so that is kind of a problem we have with it. Is it's armor and heat sinks, or ammo and heat sinks, so it has almost zero armor. Okay, if we can keep getting this Stormcrow before it gets a turn, sorry, Ryokan, then we should be able to do enough damage to knock him down. I should have poked an aim fire at him, because then he wouldn't have just beat the crap out of the side of our Marauder. Okay, I'm going to poke the Cataphract out over here. And we're going to see what we can do against this Stormcrow. We're going to try to kill him. Hold on. 40 or 87? We're going to take the 87. There we go. Because now we can just poke him in the center torso by just shooting. Ouch. Just a little bit of SRM ammo in that leg, though, so no real big deal there. I'm going to take the aim shot to guarantee the kill. Okay, there's another target down. There's only 6 left. And we haven't seen most of them yet. So, yeah, that's the thing. See, let me go ahead and, unfortunately, you're just going to hold. And I think the Stalker is going to engage that Blackhawk, along with all our missiles. Because he is a really good target right now. I need to get that Hunchback dealt with, though. Yeah, this is the best spot to shoot from. Go ahead and do it. See if we can take a leg off him. Nope, sure can't. Okay, we're just going to keep engaging. keep throwing missiles at them. It'll do one of two things. It'll either knock them off balance so that we can all hit them easier, or it'll make them punch out. So we're just going to keep shooting. I am really worried about the cataphract, and I am kind of worried about this Fenris moving around. Okay, let's get the cataphract. I mean, to be honest, it's fine. Most of what I'm hiding from is that hunchback anyway.
Standing by.
I need to get him down. So let's have the cataphract shift back, start to cover the missile max, and we will get a sensor lock on the Fenris here. Get some of that evasion off him. There's the hunchback. That was my fear. There goes all my cover. And he's not standing on anything, but he is super overheated. I still need the Blackhawk, though. Okay, let's get the Warhammer in a position to engage the Blackhawk.
Moving out.
Which is a terrible move. This is an awful idea. Okay, we stray shot. Oh, and we got him in the head. That didn't help us at all. There's the other hunchback. I knew that. I knew there were two of them. He's on a building, though, so we should be able to deal with him really quick. Let's actually need the Blackhawk. Let's split fire. How big is this building? 80? Okay. Let's put our 20s on the Blackhawk and our 10s on the building. Because we should have a good chance of hitting the building. We're probably not going to hit the building with enough. Yeah. We didn't get what I needed, but fine. Stalker's taking the brunt of everything.
Warning. Armor low.
If it gets too much, we will just back out and leave. But right now, we still have things to do. See if we can get that leg. Yeah, unfortunately, just kill him. We did not kill him. We didn't. I think we hit him once. I guess the Marauder is going to have to put down that building.
On my way.
That's fine.
Roger that.
We need that hunchback to not be on high ground. Oh, he took a big hit from the ball. Ow, ow. There's that Blackhawk doing work. Oh yeah, it's slow. I mean, did you see what you just took? You took two hunchbacks and a double PPC blast right to the face. Let's get. I don't know if this is going to do us any good. So the arm definitely isn't going to help us. I don't even think there's really a point. Let's reserve here. Oh, no, we can't. Apparently. Shoot. Did I rotate him? Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's throw some ammo at the Fenris. It's the threat to the missiles right now.
That was a heavy hit, Commander.
We are too cornered for this to go right at all. Wow. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're going to lose the... we're probably going to lose the Stalker right now. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. So let's, unfortunately, let's reduce our losses. We're going to punch out. This is a loss. Woo! This was an ugly fight. We can't save the stalker. The only way we're saving the stalker is by giving them something else. And I really don't intend to lose something else. Okay, we were able to keep the stalker intact. We started in the wrong side of the map for this mission.
All units.
Okay, everything there went terrible. But we survived. No injuries. We'll be back for some more in a minute. Just going to take a little bit of repair time. I'm amazed they didn't kill the stalker. I for sure would have killed the stalker. That was a real bad faith effort. We weren't getting any actual gear we wanted out of that I seen anyway, so I mean it's not a giant loss, but I would have liked to have brought home that mission as a win too. We didn't lose any equipment, so we can stay out in clan space, so we're okay with that. Let's go ahead and switch planets. Find ourselves another nice juicy planet to hit while we do the repairs and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need repairs. We got pretty stomped out there. It's just repairs though. No components or anything. They had us backed into a corner and they were just gunning us down. That's why I punched out, because they were literally just waiting for a rotation that involved them finishing the job. Okay. Because the thing is these contracts here, I believe, are inner sphere ones. Because there's so much, you can tell the clan ones, because I clicked the clan one. 1 to 5 salvage. We might do that one, though. I do want to do that one. We're going to do that polar battle. We're going to see if it goes good.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
We're going to have to check and see if we can get some experience dealt with, too. I don't know if we have enough to actually level anybody up, but we'll see. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that little polar one. Check our pilots real quick.
Yes, Commander.
Another gunnery never hurt nobody.
Warrior training complete.
Commander.
Nothing for him, nothing for him.
Commander.
You guys, I know you're in the back, but you might have got something from the training facilities. You go ahead and grab your guts.
Training complete.
More than likely, you're just going to get shot in the head, but at least we're trying. Okay, everybody's up. All our mechs are up. Let's drop on that. Let's drop on this battle. I want to make sure I get the parts, because if there's heavies involved, then I want all of their equipment, or at least as much as I can decide. I'm definitely looking for mech chassis. I believe we need a Timberwolf B to finish a Timberwolf. And we need a couple of vulture parts. I think I need 1 vulture prime part and 1 vulture B part. I don't remember for sure. But we're going to try and put together some a little bit more equipment. Need to do everything we can to start putting these clan chassis on the field. I mean, like I say, I do have a clan chassis in storage, but it's only a 45 tonner, and it's not really going to do us any good. It doesn't have what we need in order to stay on the field. The vultures would easily replace our archers, even though they're 10 tons lighter. And Timberwolf can easily replace our Marauder, especially since it's in the same equipment bracket. And those XL engines let us put way more equipment on things. Okay. Yeah, but you're not going to compensate me enough. You're compensating me with one part of my choice and 5 that you choose at random. That is not the compensation I'm looking for. I want those 418s to be in my pocket. But we should be... This one makes me nervous.
Command interface initiated.
We got some friendlies on this drop. Good. I'm not quite as nervous anymore. Take a look at what we're dropping with. We're dropping with a bunch. We got a Vendette, the AC-2. We got a Wasp, which is basically a target. We got a laser carrier that's not going to do anything for us. Crab, probably not going to do anything for us. Where's all your LRMs? You brought no LRMs to a fight. Okay, wow. So we're on our own. We've already got 2 targets up. 95 and 95. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to keep the archers and the longbow under cover as best we can. We really want the enemy... We really want the friendlies to move up into the target zone before we do. Let's see if we can get a sensor lock on one of them. Nope, not yet. So let's reserve out. We're going to hold for them. We're going to hope the enemies go engage. They probably won't, but we're going to hope they do. We need them at least in front of us. Okay, there's a vulture. Good news. Okay, well. This isn't good.
Full throttle.
I've only got 3 targets so far, so...
Good to go.
Is that another one showing up? Nope. Still just 3 targets. Maybe I can get a sensor lock now. Okay, let's get that lead 95 tonner. Big old gladiator coming at us. Let's see what he's equipped with. ERPPC Ultra 20. That right there is 270 damage. Oh, okay.
No need to tell me twice.
And we basically, because of positioning, have to fight him in the open. We're going to set up in a way that if we have to, we can jump on him. Luckily, our longbow is going to be really, really good on heat in this polar environment, which is why I kind of wanted the polar environment. I do one of 2 things usually on these. I either take the polar environments for my heat dissipation, or I take the desert biomes for their heat generation. Because they will quite often shut down in a standard fight. That's probably another gladiator. Let's get our sensor lock on that same target. He's coming up and around. That's terrible. Okay, we're gonna kind of fall back. We want our friendlies the little bit of fire that they will take and survive, we want them to take it instead of us. So I am going to throw them straight to the wolves. They can, or rather the bears at this point. We are fighting Ghost Bear. They can deal with all that horribleness, and I'm going to hide behind them like a little girl.
Full throttle.
What can I do for you?
We're going to keep these guys shifting over here, and in the trees or under cover. Because gonna hide like a little girl. Okay. We've already done quite a bit of damage to this gladiator, but I would have liked to have seen more. Unfortunately, because he's not shooting. We can't. He's gonna keep defending. There he is. He walked out and just. Okay, he only hit with one weapon, so the wasp did not completely explode. Wow, that wasp has more guts than me. I sure in a 20-ton mech, if I seen a gladiator step up, I sure wouldn't be up there. But, okay. Okay, the crab moved up, so he's taking a little bit of fire. That's actually good for us. Okay, the crabs have started engaging. The problem is the wrong one's up front now. The one that we've done damage to is in the back and still guarding. Well, we're going to pop out. We're going to do whatever damage we can. If they want to brawl, I'll give them a brawl. Let's kill them. This should be a good fight. This will be a lot of fun. We are going to switch target to the one that we haven't damaged yet because he's not guarded, which means we can actually hurt him.
How's it going?
Oh my gosh, we got to keep our distance from him. He is all pulse lasers. Uh-oh. Woo! I thought that was the stalker for a minute. I was like, oh my gosh, he just murdered the stalker in one rotation. That's probably that vulture running twin Gauss rifles. Put out a little bit of damage, but he's already down 400 armor, so we should have him in a moment. Here's a bunch of damage out. The good thing about the polar biome is our longbow at this point can basically just keep shooting. I need you guys to hit him with an autocannon so he falls down so that I can pick my target. And we got a Vulture Prime out there too. I think we got a Vulture B, I think it is, with the Gauss rifles, and I think we got a Vulture Prime with the pulse lasers and missiles. Okay, that'll be that torso gone. Oh, that's pretty much all his weapons. I did not expect all his weapons to be on the right side like that. Wow. Okay, so he's done. That's 2 parts on the board. Yep, there's a Vulture Prime. Good. We are going to pull the Marauder back a little.
Right, Commander.
Because he's really expensive. Oh, I can't pass the chance to do this to a vulture. They've been doing that to me ever since we started fighting the clan. That was my chance to do it to them. Okay, we gotta watch our, what was that? Windows just did something. Oh, I've got a controller plugged in, and for some reason my cord's having a problem talking to the machine, so.
Yes, Commander.
it keeps bleeping at me saying, hey, your controller isn't recognized. Okay, let's give an aim shot at him. Let's take that center torso. We're getting there, we're getting there. Maybe the archers can do it. He's not guarded, but he's also got a higher defense, apparently, so we're going to fire on the vulture. All the frontliners will engage the gladiator. Everybody else is going to deal with the vulture for now. Yeah, that's definitely a vulture with the twin Gauss rifle. We're going to shift up. The vulture's just such a good shot. I can't pass it up. Longbow is going to sit. We're going to engage the vulture. I mean, he's got a little bit of armor from the trees, but he is such a great target. There he goes. Vulture down. Gladiator's next. Unless they give us something else. Well, that crab's having a really bad day. Stalker, go ahead and shift up. I try my best, if I haven't seen a mech, I try my best not to look at the where the weapons are, because I don't want to know exactly where to target something that I haven't seen yet in the mod in order to make it disabled. So that's why I'm not checking him to see where his equipment is. I actually want to oh, the crab lost its right leg. I actually want to fight it as if I don't know what it is. Okay, looks like the PPC's on the left side and the autocannon's on the right. If I'm seeing the mech properly. Is that other vulture? Yeah, he's the Gauss rifle.
Ready for orders.
And I think there might be another vulture prime down there too.
On my way.
Big hit on another torso.
Commander?
We get both those torsos, he'll be done because of XL engine. There's one, there's the autocannon. Okay, so I was backwards. The PPC is on the right side. That's fine. Put another bunch of missiles out on him. If we can finish him off, then the Gauss rifles won't be able to hit him. There's a medium laser in that torso. Wow, these crabs are just having a terrible day. We can pretty much stand and shoot right now because they're focused on the Allies, which is exactly what I wanted. Let's see, Mad Cat Prime. Okay, I've seen those before. I think I only need one part of the Mad Cat Prime too. So, okay, he has no weapons left. I would panic too. That poor crab. Just kill him. There we go. Thank you. Now, thanks to that crab, we do have visual on the Mad Cat Prime. I fought plenty of those, but everybody knows where their weapons are. Missiles in the wing, in the shoulder mount, and guns on the arms. I I do need to get that vulture off the table too.
I hear ya.
But I gotta be honest, I think the Mad Cat is a more dangerous target.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Yeah, eat it. Sorry, those vultures have given me problems for a long time, so I'm trying to keep back and not engage every target at once.
Walking on target.
These are the last two, though, and if I can get the arms off the vulture, he doesn't have weapons. Top of the order. Archers are up. Vulture's out of range. We're just going to throw some missiles at the Mad Cat. We got more than enough missiles to finish off this fight, unless something goes horribly wrong. There's the evasion off. Good. Yeah, stay on that vulture. Let's kill that. Let's kill the Gauss rifle. Okay, let's step back like this. It's our best shot, so we're going to take it. A bunch of good damage to him. Stay on that vulture. Keep his attention. Keep him from shooting me. Longbow. Still the best target for our missiles is the Mad Cat. I believe the only target for our missiles is the Mad Cat. I think the vulture's out of range. Maybe not for the longbow, but oh my gosh, the crabs are having such a terrible day. Okay, in this case, the Timberwolf is the best target. Hate to say it, but I almost would have rather seen the Timberwolf be.
Waiting on you, Commander. Right, Commander.
Hit the other arm. Okay, just keep working on him. That's all that really matters. That poor laser carrier just took the full brunt of everything that Timberwolf had. Mad Cat.
Waiting for orders.
At least it wasn't one of the crabs. Okay, we're going to multi-target. We're going to put the ER large on the vulture and the AC-10 on the Timberwolf. Mad Cat. Got a good hit on him. He's panicked.
Good to go.
Archers gonna do their job. I think the Mad Cat's an easier kill. So we're gonna keep working on him for now.
Ready for order.
Plus he's almost panicked out.
That is something good.
I think the longbow might push him over the edge. The vulture's getting kind of desperate there. Yeah, we're not going to pass up that engagement on Mad Cat. We know the crabs are desperate because they don't have any actual gear left. We shot him right in the head. What a jerk. Now we're going to take a shot at the Mad Cat. He's almost out. Hurry up and panic out. What does it take to get this guy to eject? We only got so many attacks left. And the Mad Cat's just picking vehicles and doing what it wants with them. I decided he shouldn't have one of his Gauss rifles.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
He's panicked now too.
What can I do for you?
I do need to put some damage on the Mad Cat, or he's going to recover.
Got it.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Panic out, come on.
There's more where that
Nope,
came from.
still didn't panic out. That didn't even bring up his... Wow, he didn't even, like, change his thought process there. I hit him with 2 ERPPCs and he was like, whatever.
Reporting critical hit. Standing by.
Okay, we got some good shots out. Let's keep running missiles on the Mad Cat.
Reporting critical hit.
I think that's the one part that I need for to finish up
Waiting for orders.
my first Mad Cat. Ideally, I want about 2 of them. Ah, we killed him.
Enemy down.
We center torsoed him. Wow, this poor guy is just gonna get murdered now. Could always punch out, dude.
Standing by.
I know you're not going to, but... And now he's dead. Okay, he isn't quite... This'll kill him. Yep. Boom. That's the end of the fight. Wow, that was... Those 295 tonners
Mission successful.
would have kind of changed the fight if we didn't see them so early on. I don't think we took any damage, so... Outside of if we get something new to build, I don't see why we don't check and see if there's another mission we want to go straight into. We didn't make much money because we're fighting the clans. We'll take the Vulture Prime because that puts a Vulture on the table. Alright, we got the Vulture C and we got a Gladiator part. A couple of ER large, an ER large and an ER medium. Okay. Another ER large isn't terrible. Now I'm going to keep the Archer in my bay, but for the moment I'm going to replace it with the Vulture. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of clan missile systems, so I don't know for sure. That's kind of my worry, is I don't know for sure how we're going to equip it yet. Okay, let's hit the mech bay. Let's look at that Vulture. He's going to be empty, which is a disappointing thing. We're going to move the Grasshopper out to here. We're going to move the Vulture up behind the Archers. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's check missiles. We get 2 missile systems, but we only have a bunch of singles. Let's armor him up first. Okay, that gives us 26 tons to deal with. And the problem is, as much as I would like to put LRM-20s on him, oh, and I got these really good ones with the reduced heat too. That's 20 tons. And we only got 6 tons left, and it's all going to be ammo. So that's not going to work. Take a look at the lasers. Let's see what we got in lasers. We only got 1 ER. If we take the one off the cataphract, we have 2. Doesn't have to be clan gear, though. I don't know. I don't think we're quite ready to equip them yet. I think we need 1 more of these or 1 more of these before we can go forward and actually properly equip them. That engine does do us a lot of good, and he does sink 40 heat automatically. So, yeah, we're gonna We're going to go ahead and just keep them in our bay for now. We will equip them as soon as we get the weapons and equipment to do it right. Let's check the command center, see if there's anything else. I believe all of these are inner sphere missions against pirates. So we're going to head out. We're going to pick another planet. Find ourselves somewhere else to go. We're looking for mega cities. Oh, that is a good planet. Wow. Let's go ahead and filter out urban. Don't want to be this far out. Okay, let's see what we got. How about here? We could pop down here. We're closer than I want to be to the inner area, though. Could pop over here, yeah. That's 37 days. We could pop down here. That's 36. I'll take 37 days. We'll go ahead and pop over there. Take a little hop over here. And go hunt down some more clan ghost bear. They seem to be paying off way better than Smoke Jaguar did. Since we're in clan space, let's hit our mech bay and let's do some money making really quick. Let's dump some of these light mechs that we don't need and are probably never going to build. Put some money on the table. Because we're going to be out here a while and there is not a lot of money out here. I mean, unless I sell a vulture, I'm pretty sure that will sell extremely well. But we're just going to do some quick inventory management. Unfortunately, this isn't like all the other mods where you can scrap a bunch of parts at once. You got to do it one part at a time. I'm going to keep that Uller because I will probably build an Uller while I'm out here, and we will probably sell one. I believe the max weight limit that you can drop in this mod, unlike the other mods that run 800 tons, so you can have two 100-ton lances in the field at a time, I believe this one only allows you to drop to 650 at most. So basically what you run into is you have to keep an assault and a heavy lance ready to go. Otherwise, you just don't have enough equipment. I am kind of interested. We put a Fenris together. I'm interested that, yeah, 1.6 million for scrapping it. Wow. The rest of these we'll keep up for now. We're up about 4 million. So we'll be okay for a while. We've got about 10 rotation cycles before we run out of money, not including travel. So this should keep us up and running for quite some time. We're going to remind him of his training. He'll get some high spirits. He was having an off day. We gave him the little hike he needed to not be on an off day anymore. Now, ideally, I want to try to save either a clan 20 or a clan 15 in the next mission, so that I can equip that vulture. Because I can easily pull the large ER off the cataphract and put the large laser back on and pull that heatsink back off. So there's plenty of options to actually equip the... Actually, let's go ahead and do that now. We still don't have the missile equipment. Do we equip the vulture? But I can put the lasers on it and get the... We're going to be pulling this heat sink and this laser. We're going to be putting this laser back on. That's all good. And let's actually get the vulture started. Okay, lasers. We want 2 ERs. That is, if you're looking at the vulture here, you'll notice that compared to other 60 and 80 tonners, it does not have a lot of back armor. I mean, here we are 70, 70, 100. I mean, okay, the best I have is a 70 tonner, but let's take a look at the grasshopper, for instance. I think the grasshopper is a good. We got 75s and 110s, so it's about on par with the grasshopper. But you get some of the 70 ton, some of the 60 tonners and stuff that are built to brawl, and they will make a clan mech rear armor look like a joke. I mean, I think a Dashi's rear armor is that of the front of the center torso front armor. Its total rear armor is equal to the center torso front armor of like an awesome or something, and that's not a lot of armor. So that's why if you can catch them right, you can work your way behind them. They're actually really easy to kill. I do have to. Oh my gosh, 1.4 million. Keeping 2 archers in stand. I can actually get rid of one of these 2 archers though. We're gonna dump this one because one of them has been replaced by the vulture. I actually think we don't need it. Oh no, that's selling. I was about to say, holy crap, the store has got exactly what we need, but no, that was selling. That's Inner Sphere, and that is Inner Sphere. Both of these are Inner Sphere missions. That's disappointing, but we will go ahead and take one of them just so that this planet was worth going to. It says we're against Clan Ghost Bear, but if they're giving us 6 parts on a Clan Ghost Bear mission, I'm going to be absolutely amazed. So, we're going to drop like we normally do. This is an urban environment, so we're going to be doing a lot of poking and shooting. This is probably going to be a relatively difficult mission, even if it is an Inner Sphere one. So we will see from here where things happen as they move forward. We should be pretty good, though. Things should be moving forward. Unfortunately, well, if this is a clan one, this is going to be amazing. Because 6 choices gives us basically everything we want. With 6 choices, we can finish the vulture, re-outfit both of our archers. And still have stuff to pick and choose as we want. But it isn't. It isn't. There is no feasible way this is a plan. Okay. Waiting for the load time. Sometimes they're a little rough. it's the urban environments that do it most of the time. The urban environments make things really nasty when you're loading in, but the urban environments give you the best chance to win most fights too. So. So most of the time, an urban environment will give you the advantage you need to guarantee a win in a mission. Our last mission, unfortunately, our last urban, we ended up backed into a corner, and that's why we lost it. Was because we were backed into that corner with nowhere to go, and two of the six mechs that were shooting at us had 200 damage, well, 400 damage output per mech. So there was no surviving that one once they got us cornered up. And I will be honest, it was my decision that put us into that corner. So I could have gone a different direction. I should have probably actually, instead of sweeping down and around like I did, I probably should have engaged the base turrets and things with sensor locks and killed them. Because then we would have been able to fight the hunchbacks on terms that we wanted. But everything went a little backwards when I turned and ran into that support lance or star. But we cleaned it up a little. We came back. We put a vulture on the table. Took a nice polar mission. Don't have any idea how in that open ground we did that well, but I accept it. Okay, let's take the drop. Looks like we got some friendlies on the table. We do. This might be bad. Okay, this is actually one of my favorite mission types. We gotta get these guys to a retreat point. We got a Wolverine, a Shadowhawk, a Phoenix Hawk, and another Shadowhawk. Yeah. And we have an allied force. Now they're at 50% armor. But we've got a useless, and a useless unless it can keep up with us. The quick draw might be useful, and another useless. So we have a quick draw. Well, we know for a fact that we're going to have to start heading at the enemy. We know for a fact that if it is a Lyran fight, but because of the fact that this is clan space, the other force that drops might be clanner. So the first thing that I ideally want to do is hook up with with these guys, because they're probably going to be immediately in combat. Yep, that's exactly what I figured. And there's probably going to be two lances already on the board. $25 tons. It's going to take me forever to get there. We're going to have to sprint. We're going to sprint until we make contact with the enemy. Unfortunately, it means we're going to make contact with the enemy in a way that we can't ID them first. They are a mercenary unit. So the friendlies are heading out that way. I'm heading down this way. I'm going to try to back armor them immediately. That's my plan. Because I am going to come down where they're going up that way. I'm going to come down this way and drop in behind them like that. Unless there's a clan emblem that I don't know. Okay, and we're going to run right into the secondary force. That's actually kind of good news for us unless they're light. Yeah, that's a commando. Yeah, these are mercenaries. This is good news for us because they're going to have 0 evasion when we engage them. Commando and a dervish. And we can already start throwing missiles at the actual targets that are going to be a threat. They both had about the same hit percentage. I took the shot at the commando because rear armor. The dervish I only had side armor on. This is going to get ugly when this force drops right on top of us. But we should be able to handle it. As long as I keep the longbow out of direct visual position, we should be fine. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. We got a couple of good fights in against the clans. But we have a vulture on the table now. It's just we don't have enough gear to equip it yet. And I outfitted the Marauder with a pair of clan ER PPCs. But other than that, we're just kind of popping around looking for some more clan fights. I was hoping this planet was going to have some. But nothing going. This is just some mercenaries that are giving us a hard time. And I am completely setting up for this fight here. Looks like those friendlies might be more useful than I thought. Oh, that's 100 tons. I think, yeah, that's 100 tons. That might be an Atlas or a King Crab. I would very much like to add one of those to my equipment list. This is a very high, I think this was a 4 or 5 mission. What do we got? What do we got? I think we're right behind them too. So. For sure gotta kill that archer. Griffin. Hunchback's gotta go too. And an axeman. Okay, that I would actually happily replace my grasshopper with an axeman. Okay, here is the we're not going to get any parts because I'm going to kill him right now. I don't need him hitting us with that axe. Didn't expect to see an axeman on this rotation. Wow. I was actually expecting a big nasty clan fight, but then all the parts listings were in the 4 choice range, so it was like, none of these are going to be clan. We're going to put the missiles on the axeman. I think we'll put our lasers on the building. I think that we'll do that with both the archers. Just get that Griffin off the high ground. Okay, let's. Oh, he doesn't have it, so we're just putting missiles over here. Okay, that's him. Got him with ammo. Oh, I think it was probably running an XL engine. Yeah, trust me, the dervish is not your threat. The threat is that archer right now. Yeah, the first one we did today was a full set of lights. They were everywhere. There was just nothing but lights the entire run. And we easily put it down. And then the second one was they got us cornered, and there were two hunchback twos. Yeah, 35 tonners are generally Pumas. The 30 tonners are Ullers. And the 20 tonners should be Koshis. Which is don't think they're not a threat. 35 tonners can pack as much equipment as a 70 tonner can, so they are super dangerous. Because the first time I ran into a Puma, I was like, oh, this should be okay. It's just a Puma, 35 tons. We'll handle it. Nah, it lined up and it tore my stalker in half. I was like, wow. Pumas can carry, I think the Puma Prime carries 2 ERPPCs and a flamer. So, yeah, just be careful of them. Definitely do not underestimate them at all. Okay, there's both torsos off of the hunchback. And the 100 tonner is an annihilator. And a thunderbolt over here too. We're gonna have to finish off this little force before we even think about heading over there. Wow, and he wasn't done yet. Most of a tank building, and I'm gonna shoot you over there too. And another group coming in. Oh my gosh. And they're dropping behind us. This might be a problem.
How's it going?
And that is my longbow's right in target position for everything they have.
On my way.
Let's see. See what I can do. Let's see what I can do. I don't want to draw. I want the archer, the annihilator, to stay on the friendly. Oh, all you gotta do is hit, dude. Just keep their attention. I don't want to deal with an annihilator right now.
Standing by.
I got a good spot right there to plant the longbow. So we're gonna try to get there, but there's no way I'm passing up on the shooting. Unfortunately, I got my game set to the clan mechs come unequipped, so my vulture is unfortunately very empty right now. It's got a pair of ER large lasers, and that's it. I think I made a mistake.
Armor low.
Okay, that might be a dead griffin. because I'm going to back off and we're going to put everything that the cataphract has into that building he's standing on. And that'll be a second fall, which might be his legs. Nope, not quite. Not the fall down, though. Yeah, keep that Annihilator's attention. Okay, good. The Annihilator really doesn't have a lot of armor. Oh my gosh, when I put them together, they're horrifying. They're running like 1900 armor and just... That's fine. That isn't one of the people we gotta keep alive. Luckily, the Allies did exactly what we needed them to do in order to turn this fight into our favor. Whew. Here's the Hunchback. So we got 2 down out of 12. This might be a long fight. Depends on how quick we can start knocking them down once... Well, there goes the quick draw. Depends on how fast we can start knocking them down once the... once the next lance lands. Okay, we're going to take his leg. Or not. Or we're going to completely blow it and hit everything but the leg. Okay, next turn we will have the longbow in cover. Had a polar fight and figured out that in the polar environments, the longbow is completely heat neutral. Other than that, after 3 or 4 shots, the longbow is basically done. Don't jump on top of buildings. Should be happy it's not me shooting at you because I would have shot the building out from under. Okay, let's finish off this Griffin. There we go. One more of this lance left. We got that Annihilator to deal with still. But the fight isn't going terrible. Okay, there's a target down. Good. What are you? I don't think I've seen you yet. Oh, you're the dervish, aren't you? Then I've definitely seen... Yeah, you're the dervish. I've definitely seen you. Well, good thing the Annihilator can't shoot. Well, let's see what we got coming down there. There's 60 tons, 40 tons. That's an awesome. Oh, no, it isn't. It's an archer. It's another archer. Okay, good. I thought I seen awesome. Now, oh, he's running streaks. And pulses. Huh. That means I actually seen some 30-50 tech this playthrough. We are going to engage the archer here. Mostly because he's completely in the open and unarmored with 0 evasion. I'm going to let the Allies deal with everything over there. I don't want anything to do with that or not. I do need to get this longbow under cover, though. He doesn't have enough armor to stay with this fight. We're going to switch targets and start engaging this land. This fight's quite a bit nastier than I thought it was going to be. But we need some gear anyway. I mean, we were starting to run out of equipment. Yeah, just keep jumping around and not fighting me. That makes me super happy. Let's give an aim shot on the archer to pop its turn rotation back. That way I can get as many weapons as possible on him before he gets a turn. They've almost got that annihilated. That is okay. That's the PPC Thunderbolt. Is he up on a building? No. Okay. Marauder's going to shift this way and just cool down this turn because he doesn't have any targets anyway. Okay. Need to get the longbow under cover. I figured they'd go down fast. The other friendlies are actually relatively strong though. I mean for medium mechs. And worst case we lose the defense targets and we pack up after failing the mission. Nice. Oh. Oh, there's a marauder waiting to murder people. At least that's what I would do with the two ER PPCs. That's actually what I did with them. Okay, he was definitely running an XL engine. Good. Down he goes. We're going to bring down this building to drop that quick draw off the high ground. Wow, they're working that annihilator. Ow! What was that? Oh, the annihilator ripping apart our stalker. Great. That's exactly what I needed. Ignoring you so that you don't engage me and you decide to rip half my stalker. I need that quick draw not to have high ground. Unfortunately, that still leaves us annihilator target. Unless they kill it. That tank's so useless. It would be so useful if it was fast enough to actually do anything. Let's go ahead and... Annihilator? Why not? I think we can kill it. Yep. There's 2 parts of Annihilator on the table. I don't think I have another part, but I mean, at least something. Either that or a Warhammer, but Warhammer doesn't have as much armor as a Marauder, so there's no real reason to put all your focus into a Warhammer. Okay, no, we don't want the Thunderbolt. Kata's not a good target. Dervish is kind of junk, too. I think I'm going to take shots at the Archer. Way too close. We're out for staying standing right now, so that's fine. We can sensor lock you all day. Okay, let's engage the Dervish with our standing forces. They should have the Thunderbolt handled. There's not that many left. This is actually going way better than I thought it was going to. Cataphract just took a pretty big beating, but it's okay. Okay, Marauder. I think I'm gonna take down the Archer here. Give him center torso shot. Yeah, that'll cut through him pretty quick. He's overheating too. That Thunderbolt's got more than enough to deal with up there. Hopefully he doesn't decide to shoot at me. That's fine. The Marauder can take a hit here and there. Okay, we're gonna just try to put this archer down. There it is. Boom. Good enough. There's the end of that, Lance. Okay, that's the PPC off the table. Oh, that one's got 3050 tech too. All of a sudden, all of the tech starts coming out the woodwork. We haven't had any this entire time. Now we get a vulture, and here, have a bunch of tech. Got his ammo, but we didn't get an ammo explosion. That's kind of disappointing. The Allies are actually getting work done up there. Why are you fighting me? Good job, Warhammer, keeping your evasion. Okay, Stalker, that's left side. Yeah. I don't really want to lose those large lasers, so we're going to turn like that a little, I guess. Not that that'll actually do anything to help us, but let's see if we can kill him. No, but we did plenty of damage.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
3 out of 4 standing force, that isn't terrible. That's that Demolisher tank down there just finishing him up. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, did not need the heat hit from that flamer.
Heat exceeding recommended level.
Okay, you guys need to stay under cover still. We are going to fire on the Dervish. We're going to get him off the table. Got an ammo explosion there. He's out. Good. I don't think the Thunderbolt's going to be... Oh, well, he's out. So he definitely isn't going to be a problem. Let's see. I'm going to take a couple of steps back with this archer in order to get good firing solutions on everything else. Even though they're still terrible, they're better than they would have been. We barely hit him. Okay. My allies for the win. I took some pot shots here and there. I mean, I did put down enough to make a difference, but most of what I was doing was just pot shots here and there. Allies did most of the work this rotation. Good hits on that cicada. What are you? You're a quick draw? Okay. I'm not really too worried about a quick draw. I am worried about it because it's coming up on our archers, though. Almost time to turn the... Oh... Oh, that's kind of terrifying. That's kind of terrifying. I definitely wouldn't want to fight it. I usually, one of my favorites, if you can set it up, is Clan ER PPCs and a Gauss rifle. That'll make a Marauder kind of super dangerous too. And it keeps all his weapons at the same range interval. So you have less to worry about of where do I have to be to fire. I mean, the Ultra AC5s are extremely long range too, but the Gauss rifle just puts out the damage. I mean, I guess the AC does too. It does, what, 90? So, I mean, there's a lot of options you can do with a Marauder. They are so versatile. Okay, archers, go ahead and do your job. We're actually going to start engaging the quick draw here. Put the missiles up here. That'll be the end of the Vulcan. And we'll put the lasers on the quick draw. We're not going to hit him. I mean, his evasion is stupid high. We hit him one. I think we hit him with both. That wasn't terrible. Okay. Unfortunately, the rest of this fight is all me. We're just going to throw ammo at him. Doesn't matter either way. Somebody's got... Oh, yeah, that's the dumb Shadowhawk. I can't believe I'm in clan space fighting Intersphere mech. I just got... I think I got 2 LBX 5s, and that's about the best I've gotten. I might have a Gauss. Maybe 2. Unfortunately, my Marauder is the one that has all energy hardpoints. There aren't any ballistic hardpoints on.
Damage minimal.
Because I'd probably throw an LBX on it. Oh, that was a terrible idea. What am I doing? That was a terrible idea. Why would I do that? My weakest armored target with the most expensive weapons on it. Let's just put it right out in the front. Oh, what a terrible idea. Okay, we gotta deal with the quick draw because he's the biggest threat. Okay, that'll do it. I'll push him back a turn.
Enemy mech.
Or 2.
Detected.
Oh my gosh, that was such a bad idea. Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot the cicada. I don't care. Cicada's not a threat. There. Okay. Okay, now the longbow should be fine. That was a completely stupid idea that I had. Put the longbow on the front line. Okay, the only reason we're really on this planet is to just make some money and make our trip to this planet not completely useless, so I think we're going to switch planets again. We need a little bit of repairs on the Stalker anyway, because Annihilator. Well, there's quite a bit of good equipment on this. Yeah, that's actually what this was. That's actually what this was. When you see anything over 2 for part choices, it's not a clan mission. It says it is. It even says your enemy is going to be one of the clans, but yeah, they're just pirates or mercs. Always disappointing. And that's why we're moving on to the next planet from this one. Is the other mission is the same as this one. It says we're in clan territory, but it's given 4 choices. I had 6 on this one. Or was it 6? Might have been only 4. No, it was 6. I guess I'll take the Annihilator parts, but we're going to be in clan space, so I don't think I'm ever going to build one. We do need some money, so we're going to take a couple of guaranteed mechs. See if there's any gear. A couple of medium lasers. That SRM-4 is pretty nice. No double heat sinks. I'm pretty sure I blew them all up. I think we'll take that SRM-4. And I guess I'll take that. I don't know. Really, I don't. I did get an Axeman part. We annihilated him, so we weren't getting much of that. Plus, that's just throwaway stuff. Sometimes you don't get any parts though. That's the big thing you gotta watch is sometimes at the end of the mission, if you don't do quite enough, or if you don't even attempt the mission objectives, you don't get any of the gear. Definitely don't eject. If you eject, you basically forfeit money and equipment. But if you have no choice, then it's better to keep your pilots alive than it is to run the to have to run a fighting battle all the way back to the beginning. I actually, they were 45 tons or under, but our first mission today was against 3 clan stars. They were all 45 tons and under, and I did a lot of brawling in it, and we came out pretty good. That's actually where I got the most of our clan equipment that we have running now. Go ahead and stuff those 2 in storage. There's our vulture. He's just waiting for the rest of his equipment. He's up to 1200 armor. I think he's okay. I just need some missiles to put on him now. Okay, let's I need to set up the that's right. I need to set up the repairs on the stalker. Because the stalker took a big hit from that annihilator. Yeah, I actually put every day goes straight up. So as soon as I get a chance and it finishes downloading and everything, I transfer them straight over to YouTube. So now that's a guarantee. They're always going to be on YouTube. Don't mouse sweep through the. Let's try here.
Calculating course now, Commander.
The VOD stays here for a couple of days. I don't remember how long it is, but they're on YouTube forever. So, and I just figured I'd take everything that I have here and throw them straight over to YouTube so that I don't have to worry about losing everything that I put into it. Let's see. We will not get involved. We're going to take the no lasting consequences over anything else. Because we don't need low spirits and stuff. We're actually, hopefully, going to be dropping into clan space again. Not that we ever left it. It just our last two missions were definitely not clan missions. I think we got time for one more, depending on how nasty it is. If it's quick enough, we have time for two more.
Ready to go for
The
financials?
flashpoint that's 200 days away is no longer available. I don't think we can afford to get to that flashpoint. The Blackjack 2 is available now. Just double heat sink Blackjack. Okay. What else we got? The Fireball with Indo Steel and another one with Indo Steel. This one has medium laser and streaks. This one's running streaks and about the same. New Avalon has them. They're like 30 tons, so we will never go look at them. So,
We've arrived at our destination.
okay, let's hit the store because we got a couple of things to sell. Mostly those two mech chassis we just got. I'm gonna hold on to that Archer. Never know when you might need it. Yeah, that's our other clan mech right here. It's 45 tons, so I just stuck it in the bin, but I don't want to get rid of it because it's a clan mech. But it's worth so much money. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got definitely a clan one. Let's see, destroy bases are death sentences. We might try and assassinate today. Wow, we're on an urban planet and there's only one urban mission and it's a destroy base. Let's hit this assassinate. We're gonna bring the fire support team. Still haven't got that eighth mech position open yet. Bringing everybody that we can, and let's make this drop. Need one more Archimedes LRM-20 so that I can outfit that vulture. Maybe a couple of double heat sinks. Probably going to have to choose them out of the list though. Ugh. Choosing heat sinks out of the list. Terrible idea. Really not looking forward to having to put go heat sinks on a clan mech. That's gonna look so bad. Oops, sorry about that. That was Windows giving me a you should probably update Windows message. I told it to go away. I did that streamer update that they offered that said that you could tell it that you didn't want it to pop up and tell you that there were updates, and I turned everything on for it. It still pops up and tells me there are updates. So I'm gonna have to check it and see if I can maybe have to get that update again or something. I don't know. Something went screwy with it. I don't even know how long I've been up here. Coming up on the 3-hour mark. Okay. Hopefully this one goes nice and smooth. Clan assassinate. Hopefully this one is survivable. and we can get one more in, because most of the time the assassinates actually are pretty quick missions once you get in and start fighting. We'll see how many stars are out in the field. We know there's a target and at least one star. And we drop directly into combat.
Civilization. Finally.
50 and 45. Either a Nova or a Hunchback 2, and that's probably a Fenris. What is the building that they're standing next to? Because I might be able to do something. I can't see it. Okay. So what the plan is? I don't know what the plan is. What did I do? Oh, I clicked too many times. Darn it! I didn't want him standing there. We're gonna head over here behind these buildings. We are not gonna take a first turn combat. We might. We'll pull this. We'll hold this archer back, and we'll see if we can get a sensor lock on anybody. Nah, I think they're way on our outskirts. I think the only reason that is he. Okay, that's definitely a Hunchback 2C then. This might be easily handleable because the primary target is only a 50 tonner. But we'll see what that other lance is. He does have a friend with him. 35, that's a Puma.
There. Okay.
Problem is they're coming at us from both sides.
Waiting for orders.
This is going to be mostly a setup turn. Ideally, I would kind of like to get the archers and stuff behind here. Gotta watch that Fenris, because he will target ID.
Waiting for the shot.
I don't know. Let's sensor lock him. It'll drop his evasion faster. I think we're gonna hide from them and engage this now.
Sensors locked on.
What can I do for you?
Okay, the Marauder's gonna come around. He should be able to hit pretty good. Two big hits. I'm afraid of what that 50 tonner is. If there's nothing coming from it, then we might be in trouble. If there's ERPPCs coming from it, we are definitely in trouble until we kill the Fenris. Ouch. Yeah, it's a Puma. Puma Prime.
Standing by.
The longbow's turn is not up yet. Let's see what we can do. Looks like we're engaging the Fenris with everything. I don't want to deal with the Puma yet. And we're going to try to kill him before anything else gets a target lock on us. This turn, no, we're not going to be able to get the archer under proper cover. Or the longbow. We're going to have to go the long way around. Ugh.
Heavy damage. Receiving you.
Okay. He's exactly where I want him.
Coordinates received.
Because he's mostly safe in that little corner.
Critical hit.
Since the enemy's coming from that way. We took out most of his big guns, so... Oh, he didn't have any big guns. He's all medium pulses.
Standing by.
So everything that makes him a threat. My mouse is getting jumpy.
Hey there.
Okay, that Puma's gonna be a problem. Oh, he's at map edge. Good, good, good. That means he's not going to be near as bad. He was about to be. And he should be done now. Okay. Now I've got to group up and prep for the next round. There's another Fenris. And probably another one. Let's see. There's the 50-tonner. He's still out of sensor range, so...
Sensor lock on target.
There's the Fenris. I really don't need another Fenris.
Warning.
And that's the problem with Fenrises, is now we are all visible.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we're going to set up thinking about this guy firing, because if he's a Nova, he might run...
Waiting on you, Commander.
he might be running ERPPCs.
Waiting for orders.
He jumped. Yep. Hunchback 2.
Warning. Damage critical.
Ah, shit.
Losing armor.
Can't get the longbow in any proper cover. And the longbow is the last one to act, so
Roger that.
we're just gonna throw some missiles at the Fenris.
Need some.
Wow, the range on those things though. We're gonna go ahead and reserve up. It's a terrible idea, but it's what we have to do. And there we are, we're sensor locked again.
Detected.
So we're all in a line, just waiting to get shot in the face. Let's see, I need somebody with a sensor lock. That isn't a missile map. There we go.
Got it.
No, forget the 45 tonner. Get this
I've got a sensor.
hunchback dealt with. Tucker took that big hit right in the side.
I hear ya.
I think he took both of the ultra auto cannons.
You betcha.
I kind of want to drop this building, but I really don't. Okay, we're gonna do the sneak and peek. We're gonna try to keep his attention focused on the stalker and all the missiles that are gonna come at him from over here, and we're gonna poke him in the back with a warhammer.
Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Oh, he took so much. He's not gonna shoot this turn anyway.
Commander?
He took so much heat from the double tapping those ultra auto cannons. He almost shut down. He's gonna fire him again. That's it. He probably just shut down. Nah, I just took some critical damage. I'm gonna take an aim shot. I'm not gonna pass this chance up. We almost got that leg.
Right here. I'm there.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for not being smart. we got half of him.
That looks.
As much as I would love one of those Ultra AC-20s, I don't really have anywhere to put it right now. And what I really need is them off the table.
Hey there.
Because the Hunchback 2C is horrifying. No armor, no heat dissipation, but if it points at it, it probably is going to die. We've got this entire clan lance in our rear armor. There's a 55 tonner over there. That's going to be a Stormcrow. Okay, everybody's going to start turning. We are going to sensor lock, get the evasion off this Fenris. We're going to be out in open field here shortly. Going to have to start the engagement. We're going to have to brawl with them. And there goes the building the archer was hiding behind. That's all good. We were going to have to start moving anyway. And a dragonfly running a PPC. That's the 40-tonner. They're on a building, aren't they? Okay, I have a stupid idea. I can only hit with the missile. I'm not gonna waste 30 missiles on a building. I wasted most of them. But, well, that's actually good news, because if we miss, we're gonna hit the building. Okay, stalker right side, so we gotta give him left. So yeah, waste all you can on it, because bam, that's what we wanted. We put out damage and we took him down because he was standing on the building. Okay, the Marauder's going to have to turn around. Let's go ahead and kill the Fenris. Hold on, we're side, so we're going to take that side torso. Boom.
When I shoot you, you'll take
And that should be a knockdown. Now we can just pick him and kill him.
Yes, Commander.
That's actually really good news for us. Back off a little. Just put him away. That Storm Crow is going to be a big threat, because Storm Crows either have a bunch of missiles, 2 of which are ER larges, or a bunch of lasers, or they have 2 LRM-20s and a bunch of mid-range medium lasers. And that's what makes Storm Crows so dangerous, is depending on which one you get, it decides on how it engages you. Instead of most mechs being, this mech engages at this range, the Storm Crow is literally it's this one, so he's going to engage this way. We hit him with the autocannon, so he should be down. He is not. There's the other Fenris. We're going to get the Warhammer up here. We're going to keep working on this Dragonfly. They have so much structure. Like, absolutely no armor at all. But so much structure.
I can't take much more of this.
Ready.
If you're hitting them in points that they don't have, yep, Stormcrow came around. It's the Prime. I think that's the missile one. I haven't fought it in game yet, so I'm not going to look at it. I have fought the B so far. Okay, there we go. We should be able to get the Dragonfly.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
It doesn't look like it's got missile racks. Looks like it's on. It looks like it's the laser one,
What can I do?
which doesn't really help matters much, because that's a lot of really big lasers. Let's take the other torso. Let's just put him away. It didn't.
Another hit like that, and you're
There we go. Okay.
standing by.
It didn't register the. I think it registered as a double engine hit instead of a triple.
What's up, boss?
Okay. We got to keep the
Affirm.
longbow covered. And we're going to try to put this Stormcrow down next. Of course, the longbow is going to take the entire brunt of that.
Waiting for orders.
He's got no evasion pips though, so he's basically a target at this point. Gotta worry about this Fenris coming around now. Yeah, he's about to be rear armor. There's a lot going on in this fight. A lot more than I was looking forward to.
Move into
Hmm.
position. Critical hit, Commander.
And we're probably not going to get the weapons that I need to keep moving forward with the vulture build, the unfortunate part. We're going to have to drop a few weapons off the list of what we're shooting. Should be fine though. There we go.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, we're going to just double PPC him.
Moving to position.
We don't need the aim anyway. Boom. And let's duck and cover with the longbow,
Right here.
because everything with the longbow is about to go super bad. He needed a cooldown round anyway. What do we got out there? We got the Puma and this Fenris that is kind of...
Ready for
And another mech? Oh no, that's the Puma. Okay. The Puma's already moved, so we're going to go ahead and engage him now. He's going to be tough to hit, but I just want to put some fire out on him. Let him know that we're here and we don't like it.
Warning.
The Fenris did exactly what I figured he would do. Always sensor locking and always moving.
Ready for orders.
They don't really have any big guns, so that's pretty much their best bet for usefulness. Hey, at least we shot at him, took an evasion pip off. Gotta keep the longbow under cover. Can't afford the equipment loss if he does take a bigger hit. Puma primes 2 ER PPCs. Let's put ourselves here. We want to focus the Puma primary, because he is going to be the primary damage on the enemy team. Go ahead and sensor lock him. Yeah, he's just another pulse one, so
waiting on you, Commander.
he isn't a super threat, but I mean, that's not saying that he isn't dangerous.
Commander, moving out.
Okay, we keep the longbow here against this building.
My way.
It'll make them think about how they are going to engage him. And that'll put out a bunch of damage. Now the Puma can't run this time, which doesn't really matter much because it's still fast as can be. Luckily our archers have a lot of armor and they haven't taken any damage yet, so we're able to keep our...
Confirmed.
Okay, he doesn't have... I was hoping that he was one with multi-target. So we're going to engage the Puma. I wanted to put the medium lasers in the rear of the Fenris.
Orders.
We backed him off, bringing the archer around him.
Position confirmed.
We have really good hit chances on the Puma, so we take him.
Yes, Commander. Confirm.
Okay, Puma should be dealt with here shortly. Unless we stop being able to hit him.
Waiting for orders.
The other archer.
On my way.
He's all of a sudden gotten really hard to hit. There's the knockdown. That is probably still going to keep him hard to hit because he's way outside our actual effective combat. We're going to turn the right side to the enemy, because the left side's all screwed up, and we'll take that torso. Doesn't bother me.
Enemy mech.
I want those PPCs, but I don't absolutely have to have them. Besides, this will keep one on the board. And I'm probably going to be taking mech parts anyway. He's out.
Yes, Commander.
I'm either going to be taking mech parts or
All right.
LRMs. Now at this point, everybody's been hit or shot at, so we only get the master tactician advantage to
My internals are taking a beat.
initiative, nothing else. Okay, this is the cataphract. He does want to go in. We're going to take an aim shot. We're going to send a torso him. Good hits.
Receiving you.
Keep back a little. I want the medium lasers in range, but I also want the to be outside of minimum range with the missiles.
Reporting. Critical hit.
That's kind of where I want both archers, is right about here.
Got it.
Yeah, he's just waiting to die.
Engaging target.
Boom, that's that. That's an assassination done, but that wasn't really much of an assassination.
Mission successful.
Hunchback 2 was the biggest thing we had. Fight went pretty good, though. So, come on. It was a little dirtier than I was hoping. But when I seen the hunchback, I kind of got fidgety and panicky. But we killed him fast. And I had a plan around killing him, so that made life easier. Took a little bit of damage, nothing big. Let's see. 2 ER PPCs on the table, lots of pulse lasers. I'm not going to take heat. I'm going to take the AC-20. 12 tons, 200 damage, yeah. And we got a flamer. The flamers aren't really an improvement at all, so there's no real point in all I'm doing is wasting good gear if I put the flamers on the grasshopper. At least as far as I remember they aren't. I might try to rotate in some of the ER lasers, the ER mediums. I don't know yet. There's lots of options. And I'm running a lot of medium lasers. They are, bang for buck, one of the best weapons in the game, especially early game. Because, like, Jinners and things mount 4 of them. And early game, having one weapon that may or may not hit is way worse than having 4 weapons, which give you 4 chances to hit. So early game, they're really good. And the 25 damage for 1 ton at 1 slot is really good, too. Because 2 of them easily outdamage a large laser. So that's kind of my belief on medium lasers. That's why I mount so many of them. Okay. Let's hit the mech bay. Let's get our repairs up. And I'm going to do one more. I don't care about the... why did I go into this? Oh, because I had to refit because I lost a heat. I still got 36 of them, so we'll be okay.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Here I don't have to refit. Here I can repair. Okay, let's go ahead and roll forward, get our pilots back up and running.
Job's done, Commander.
Check experience, because it's been a couple of missions, and one of them has been a rather ugly one. I think that was a Force Scholar Sphere one that I took. So, let's get that tactics so that we get closer to the primary aim shot.
Commander,
Okay, let's get the gunnery because it does affect missiles also.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Most of these guys are going to be nothing. Let's go ahead and get the recoil penalty because I do intend to put him in a... Oh, that's right. I just took the Ultra 20, didn't I?
Training complete.
Okay, hold on. We need to see if this can happen. I'm running a cataphract. He's got a primary autocannon. Oh, no, weapons. I need to see if this is even feasible. 2 tons of ammo isn't going to cut it, but I can fix that. I don't even think I have any ammo. Oh, I do. You don't need specialized ammo for ultra weapons in this. Okay, I'm going to pull some heat sinks. I know it seems like a terrible idea, but I need ammo. That gives me 10 rounds. Give him 12 shots worth. Well, he's turning into a brawler. Let's shrink his weapon down. Let's give him a clan pulse and 2 clan mediums. Worst case, we lose a pair of clan ER mediums. Don't care. And the rest of it's going to be put into ammo. And maybe bring back 2 of the heat. Holy crap. The heat, though. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. We're just going to put straight up mediums on it. Give us another ton. To bring up another heat. Drop the heat sinks over here so that we don't lose all of our heat dissipation just by that. And I can deal with 40 heat per rotation. That isn't terrible. And I mean, when it gets point blank with you now, it's gonna make you know that it was there. I believe the Thor isn't the Thor the one of them 70 tons and one of them 65. I would definitely, if you're looking for a scout mech, something to basically pinpoint, something like what I do with the Grasshopper, I would take the one that has the jump jets, which I think is the Thor. Okay, the Loki's the one with the jump jets. If you're looking for something to replace like a Warhammer or something, the Thor is definitely a better choice. Armor-wise, they're about the same. They're both Omni-Mechs, so they can equip whatever you want. So basically what you're looking at is, do you want that extra 5 tons of equipment? And usually the answer is always yes. But, again, I believe the Loki comes equipped with jump jets. So if you're trying to have a quick spotter, the Loki is definitely a better choice. But if you want something to just brawl, the Thor is way better. I believe the Thor comes with about the same armament as the standard Loki too, if I remember correct. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go through again and see if there's anything I really want. These destroy bases always get me in so much trouble. I think I'm gonna take the Highlands battle. And we're gonna drop with, like usual, our fire support lance. And they are definitely getting better. Definitely getting better. We're getting there. We're almost got some pilots in the 10 range. If I remember correctly, the Thor is the one from the 80s late 80s, early 90s Battletech cartoon that the Jade Falcon command guide piloted until the very end, where he took the Dashi. If I remember correctly, it had, I believe it's got autocannon and a PPC on it, if it's a prime. I think it runs an Ultra 10 and a PPC. And then a few other select weapons that mix in and out, anything from missiles to whatever else. It's actually, they're both very good mechs. They were, but to be honest, at the time, I was such a Battletech fanatic. I kind of still am. I loved him. Adam Steiner is such a retard, though. He is so bad. They actually make mention to it in this mod. Coming up towards 3053, there is a point where Somerset is retaken. And they actually make mention to Adam Steiner retaking Somerset. And all I could think was, oh, it reminds me of the cartoon and how terrible it was. You know, the funny thing is if it wasn't canceled, there was supposed to be a second season. Definitely had the 80s cartoon flair to it, though. All right, let's see what we're getting into.
Command interface initiated.
We got some allies, so we got some cannon fodder. They can stand out in front of us. Is that a catapult K2? Oh no, that's our stalker. Our stalker's out with the allies. Great. Wolverine, Raven. Well, that is actually really good because there's a bunch of Ravens. Let's see. Problem is we're going north. Hopefully they can keep us covered when we move up. Please don't have any reinforcements. Last time I took a jungle or a highlands mission, we had all the advantage and then the reinforcements started coming. Okay, good. Keep my stalker covered. Oh, and a crab. Can't forget the crab. What kind of crab is it? Just standard crab. Disappointing. Okay, let's go ahead and push up. We gotta be able to target them before we can decide what we're gonna do.
Okay, let's go.
The biggest negative to fighting in clan space is the,
Heading out.
if you lose pilots or anything, the trip back to the inner sphere is so rough. Let's push up, but I want the forest.
Moving to position.
I didn't know for sure if we were going to make contact there or not, so I was trying to get the defensive position over the forward position. I don't know for sure. They might have high ground on us when we get up there. I wish the Ravens could, there we go. We're looking at 70, 95, 80. Actually, if that 95 is what I think it is, that'll put a 95-ton mech on our table. So I do kind of want that. As terrible as it sounds, I am happy to see the 95-ton mech on the board. Come on, Ravens, get up and cover me. No!
Commander.
I need that cover, especially the... Okay, we're going to reserve. Okay, Stalker's gonna maybe ID a target. Yeah, we got an 80 tonner. I think that 80 tonner puts us a new mech on the table too.
Sensor lock.
Yeah, I got 2 parts of Man of War. Hopefully it's the same Man of War. Okay, Ravens are gonna move up. Good, I need that cover.
To go.
And we have a target to engage now.
Aye, aye.
We're gonna stay in the sensor field as much as we can.
Affirmative.
All our missiles are gonna drop back a little bit
Commander.
because I don't need them. We got an engagement range for him
On my way.
with a good hit chance. I'm taking it. If there's a good hit chance, I'm shooting. So,
No.
okay, you unfortunately are gonna have to duck and cover. We're gonna put you back here because it'll make it easier for you to duck and cover. Okay, we put out a little bit of damage.
How's it going?
And all our missiles are gonna hide behind this. Everybody else is gonna hide in that cloaking field. But unfortunately, with all the open ground, this is gonna be mostly a brawl.
Moving out.
So, oh my gosh. 65, 70, 70, 95. So unless some of those guys on the other side are reinforcements, we've got the entire enemy star in view now. There's a Thor. I haven't actually fought a Thor yet this run, so I'm not going to look at him.
What's up, boss?
Oh, we got that Ultra 20 in range.
On my way.
Our hit percentage is terrible with it, though. I will take a 58% chance to hit him twice for 100 damage.
Engaging.
We hit him once. We hit him once.
Good to go.
Okay. Unfortunately, because of enemy position, hiding over here is a terrible idea. We're going to stay on the Man of War because he's already taken a bunch of damage.
Receiving you. Roger that.
They've got that one mech on the outskirts that is just destroying our entire position. Okay, let's go brawl with the assault mech. Oh, this is such a terrible idea.
I hear you.
Such a terrible idea.
No sweat.
At least the Marauder will get something done.
Yes, Commander.
Longbow's going to have to keep its distance.
Move into position.
We'll throw the war hammer at him for now. When he starts taking damage, we'll drop him back and switch him out for someone else. He's panicking. That's good. Okay, keep the longbow rotating back. Okay, we got his AC-20. He's out. Aw, man. We literally just blew up an AC-20 and that's all we did. He just took an LBX to the face. Yeah, you did. Pair of Thors. A D and a Prime. Ouch. Big hits. Big hits.
Holding firm.
Good thing they aren't me yet. We did take a medium laser.
Damage on that hit.
Need the allies up in this fight.
Showing minor damage.
I don't know what that is. I know exactly what that is. That is giant laser death. That's what that is. Okay, the gladiators probably going to be next. I don't know what I should target next.
Roger.
This is kind of not the fight I wanted. I was hoping to have a little more cover than this coming into this fight.
Need something, Chief?
But all of my missile mechs are directly in the open behind a line of mechs that can't really take the beating that this fight is involving. Luckily, that Gladiator is equipped a lot like a Kodiak would be. He's all lasers. I have fought a few of them, so I'm allowed to look at him. We're gonna take that. We're gonna try to shoot that torso. Thought I was a little more on the side. I would have gone center instead. Well, let's pull the cataphract up front to see if we can get good targets on with that Ultra AC-20. I deem 58% good enough. There we go.
I think I hit something good.
Yeah, most of his weapons are on the right side, which is a terrible thing for him. Especially when he takes a twin AC-20 hit to that side. So he's basically a non-threat now, except he punches super hard.
Move order received. Firing on.
But we still got to get him off the table. There we go. Okay, he's dealt with.
Hey,
And the longbow needs to keep moving, otherwise it's going to take a bunch of missiles to the face. Okay, let's see. I want... The ERPPC one needs to go first. So I was pretty close on the Thor. Okay, they sensor locked him, which doesn't help me right now. Get that Wolverine up in the fight. Come on, guys, get that Wolverine up in that fight. Oh my god. Really? You're just going to stand in front of him? Whatever. That's your plan. That Raven's almost dead. Still going better than I thought it would. Ouch. That's an Ultra 5. Ultra 5 on a... I don't know. Okay. I thought he was a 65.
confirmed.
Yeah, we're gonna get the bigger weapons, the bigger single hit weapons off the table before we deal with the smaller weapon. That LBX-10 will ruin your day.
Orders?
We're gonna pull the cataphract back. It does need a cooldown turn. We might just be yeah, we're gonna spend a cooldown turn this time because it'll overheat if it's still running like it is. Keep the engagement up. 70% chance. Yeah, fire. Not gonna aim because I don't really care what I hit right now. I don't think I have either one of these chassis, and with only one part choice, I don't really care how many parts the chassis are available to collect at the end. Keep working on that one in the back, and we'll get one in a minute. He's panicking. Maybe I can panic him out too. Oh, big hits from, I think that was the crab.
What now?
I think a 50-ton intersphere mech just rocked a 70-ton clan mech. Okay, there goes his ZRPPC.
Commander.
I got him with an ammo explosion, okay. Good, they're firing on the allies, and I don't really care about the allies. We're going to put the stalker up front now. We're going to finish the job. Oh, we got his LBX, not his PPC, and there he goes, he's down. Now it doesn't matter what we got, because now he's a crater. What is their problem with wanting to get crabs off the table? Every time there's a crab in the field, they just annihilate the crab. That's a lot of missiles up there. I don't know what he is.
What's up, boss?
I mean, I think he's gotta be a Loki. But I really don't know. That was a lot of missiles.
Commander?
Kind of the problem with the Clan Omnimax.
Affirmative.
No two are the same if they aren't the same variant. They're completely different mechs. We'll deal with this guy and work our way up to the other target here in a minute. Let's take an aim shot because we should be able to just end him. 78% chance of hitting center? Yeah. And of course we didn't. We hit him in the arm. We knew that was going to happen with him if he got to fire all his weapons.
Right, Commander?
We knew that the Cataphrax was basically going to shut down. There's the other Thor. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Maybe we should have started with this one. This one hasn't been that bad at all. It's a Loki running Ultra Auto Cannon and LRM-20. Okay. Huh. Got him in the head. To be honest, with only the one gear pick, I don't really care how much of his salvage is left. Because we're not going to get the Loki. We got his AC-5. And Clan Max generally have ammo in the same exact location as the weapon. So basically, if you lose the weapon, you've already lost the ammo, so it doesn't really matter where you put it. Which is actually kind of a good idea. Gotta frack the shift up. Still got 24 shots left with that thing. That's 12 turns of firing. Might be able to pull some of those off, but it is his primary weapon. So I don't know for sure. Okay, most of this turn is going to be move forward and heat dissipation. We will push this stalker forward so that we see the target. So our archers can start the rotation shooting. Got the narc. Don't really care about a narc anyway. And his ER larges. Wow, he's got 2 ER larges on that side. Wow, that is a crazy weird build. That might work. Because if you can get rear armor, most of the clan rear armor is low enough to make basically I killed a Dashi with a dragon. The dragon worked the way around the map, came in behind, just popped the Dashi like it wasn't there. And he was only running 2 medium lasers, a flamer, and an AC-5. And I annihilated a Dashi. So you should be able to handle it. My assassination was so weak that there wasn't really much of a I mean, okay. It almost killed one of our mechs, but I mean it wasn't really a factor because I got medium. That was actually kind of a scary mission. Oh, and I don't have any of the ones that are up. Let's see, what do I want? I want that LRM-20. That's what I want. Yeah, that's a non-choice. I want that LRM-20. An ER medium laser, an AR PPC, and an AMS. I'd probably put that AMS on somebody. I don't know if I can free up the space though. Disappointing. All the mechs that were out there I have parts to the Prime variants of it, and they didn't give me a single Prime. Okay, think I think we're unfortunately going to call it here. I'm apparently at 3 hours and 30 minutes. I don't have any of my timers up or anything, so I don't really I don't have a timer to watch. But I think we're going to call it here. We don't have any repairs to do. We don't really have any builds to change. I mean, we're short one ERPPC to ERPPC out a Warhammer. So I think we're going to call it here and just in our down set, I'm actually going to just get through the 2 or 3 days of our pilots recovering, and then we're going to be out. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and thanks for joining me. I will be back tomorrow, and at 10 a.m. This video will be up in probably about 40 minutes to an hour. It takes a little bit in order to get it all downloaded and everything. And other than that, I will see you tomorrow. And thanks for joining me. Goodbye.